I'm listening to it for the first time in a while because I thought it sucked the last time I listened, so I quit. Currently listening to the Jocko Willink episode from a few weeks ago, and the host just won't shut the fuck up. I want to hear Jocko and not 15 minutes of what your life was like as a cop. Okay, does the Bigger Pockets podcast suck? Yes, but also no. Let me explain. You ever hear of Blinkist or Biz Summaries? What those websites do is they take books, business books, self-development books, and they condense them into like 15 minutes or something. An entire book you can get done in like 15 minutes. That Knowledge Guy, I don't know if he's still going around on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that that's how you read a book a day, is you just go through Blinkist. It's like I could read a book a day, like actually read a book a day, but I still have to eat, I have to do laundry, I have a family. So for the Bigger Pockets podcasts, it's not really like that. I think it's an hour, I don't know, but it's definitely not condensing anything. They take people who are in their industry, in the Bigger Podcast audience, and I'll get to that in a second, and they interview them. When you're talking about real estate is super simple. There's a couple of different sects you can go into. I watched one where the guy specialized in Section 8 tenants. That was really interesting. But for the most part, it's buy a property, put somebody or something like a business into the property that pays more than you're paying the bank, and you make money. There isn't too much to talk about there. I'm betting the reason why they went into a rant for 15 minutes on what the host was like, on what the host's life was like as a cop. The Bigger Pockets audience is pretty wide. It's not really a specific audience. So my target audience is people that are already or about to start managing their first rental property. Very, very specific audience. And so for me, it's super important to get to the point, because there isn't really a lot of fluff there. I just need to get to the point and explain what I need to talk to, and then you can get on to the rest of your day. My audience has a specific goal that they're trying to accomplish, and they just want the answer, and that's it. Bigger Pockets is for anyone that's at any stage of real estate investing before like going commercial. Really anything beyond multifamily is kind of a wash with Bigger Pockets. Most people don't really know what commercial property is anyway. But that means the Bigger Pockets is trying to talk to somebody who is thinking about being interested in real estate, all the way up to syndicating deals for a multifamily property. It's a lot of people, and it's a lot of diverse backgrounds to get somebody interested. So eventually you have to kind of like narrow in on something. And I think that's why he decided to go on a rant about being a police officer, because in that group of people, I guarantee you there's at least a couple police officers, if not a few hundred police officers. And because the nature of their material is so generic, it's important to niche down and narrow down every once in a while. So I don't disagree with the way that they do it, but it's obviously not for the person who wrote this rant, and it's not for me. I don't really listen to Bigger Pockets podcast. But yeah, if you somehow stumbled upon this video and you don't have a rental property, highly recommend going to Bigger Pockets and digging around the forums, listening to the podcast. They've got some good stuff there. And then when you're ready to start renting it out, they've also got some good info, but that's my thing. That's what I do. And so if you're ready to rent your property out, come talk to me and I'll help you out with it.